Welcome to today's show on Me and You. Me and You is a program about our challenges and solutions in Nigeria, coming from TVN. And today I have a package about the freedom of women in the society. It's so painful that most of our women are no more comfortable the way things go. I pray our next level takes us to another good page of life again. In Nigerians' name, I pray. Amen. I would like to take a quick break. We'll be right back soon. Welcome back to Me and You, a package wrapped for our women's freedom. I believe we are one and love should exist among us. But the whole thing seems to be upside down. Killings everywhere and rape cases here and there. Women deserve respect and freedom. Most of our women are in pains and our girls live in fear, all as a result of corruption. For instance, if a man rapes a child and when judgment is being passed, you will see the people go behind and bribe those in charge. And in the next 5 days, the person is already out threatening others again. Imagine a man who is supposed to be in the prison is in the bar enjoying himself. It got to a point I started thinking and I asked myself, could it be that rape is now legalized? Why is rape so common in our society? No answer for myself. But I still believe the punishment is not enough. Our girls are not for rape, but for education. Me and you can still change the situation. All this happening is nothing but the reflection of a careless lifestyle. Women need freedom and peace. Let me share with you the report of another rape case I got from Akwa Ibom some weeks ago.
Yes, the challenges we've gotten so far is the deceit in play in Akwa Ibom State, because the alleged rapist, Inspector Joseph Etuk, had been dismissed from the police force, as they've said, and he was to be charged to court. While they brought a report that he was in prison, we even went to prison too, and discovered that his report is there claiming that he's in prison, whereas he's not in prison.
So, excuse me, Dr. Stephen. You went when they said he was in prison. Did you go there to check? I
went there to check. His record is there as if he's in prison, but he's not in prison. That is equal up as in prison. This I'm saying that can be investigated.
Okay. You went to the prison,
yes.
The record was there, but he was not in the prison.
In the prison, yes.
According to Dr. Stephen, the 15-year-old girl raped by the inspector was on her way to church. Kai, Haba, does this man really know God? Well, I have no right to judge, but too bad. Since rape is a good thing to him, he should have started the practical with his daughter and not with another person's child. Listen to this man here again. So, Dr. Stephen, how far have you gone concerning this? Have you really achieved anything?
The achievement has been slim due to the much threats and the ignorance of the federal government and the security agencies to come to our aid in pursuing this case, because a lot of threats, a lot of happenings have been there. I was kidnapped, same because of all this complication of this. Most of the cases were reported in Akwa Ibom State, which include the embezzlement of our country money by the former chairman of the Mbaining, Mr. Ephraim Brownson Akpan, on the fraudulent oil and gas. I was kidnapped because of this matter. My hand was cut. I came to the studio, you saw it. And today I thank God that I'm here speaking again to call on federal government, because when somebody is dismissed from the police, he should be allowed, he should be arrested and be prosecuted. It is not the end for dismissal. If Etuk was not guilty of his offense, the police wouldn't have dismissed him, because they have done investigation and discovered that there was an abnormality even with the arrest and detention of the girl after the rape. What did the 15-year-old girl do before they detained her 3 days in prison, in police custody, for nothing's sake, just for them to kill the evidence?
Dr. Stephen, is this person, this 15-year-old girl in question, is she related to you?
Well, I'm related to her because I'm a grandson in that community.
Okay.
I'm a grandson there, and apart from she being related to me, we are an organization and we have a right as a human rights group to take over a matter and make sure that and to let that matter be seen to have been done and justice is being served. That is the reason why this organization was created.
Okay. So how far have you gone with the police in Akwa Ibom State?
A lot of challenges. Seeing they came to bribe me with a sum of 5 million naira in company with even a man of God to bribe me, and I refused that money. It has been heaven on hell. I mean, hell. It has rained hell on me with my family.
5 million?
Yes.
What for?
To bribe, to make me to answer the case, because I was pursuing the case so that it will serve as a deterrent. Our daughters are not meant to be raped. They are meant to be educated. We need education, not rape.
Yes.
That is why we push up the case. I insisted. My people are there. I have witness. I have evidence which I played for them. At the when I took the video, they seized that video in the pretense to come and search my house after we arrested. Because they even I have evidence in record. I want the government to prove this matter.
Excuse me, Dr. Stephen. So how did you know Mr. Joseph is not in prison?
We went there. I went there. I even went with my group. I even met with the DC, who is a woman, a controller there. We spoke with her and said we want to see. He said he's surprised too that there's no. He cannot go and force the police to bring the man to the prison. That the man, his record is here as if he is in prison, but he's not in prison. And even after the DPP have ordered and advised, the Attorney General of the state have ordered that this man should be charged to court. Instead of them charging him, they came and threatened us and threatened the family of this. The girl they have to take the girl away.
Rape is a big challenge to our girls and to me and you. A child can't live with auntie anymore. The little 9 years old Ochanya was raped to death by her auntie's husband and his son, of which I know is an abomination in the Idoma kingdom. Another Ekaite was also raped by a neighbor when mom went out for hustle. Now, Mary of Nkpaeni local government of Akwa Ibom State, raped by Inspector Joseph Etuk. This is a slap to the parents of those victims. If you tell a lady, don't follow this way or road because guys rape ladies often, the lady will be so scared and change her road completely. Or tell a guy, don't pass this road because ladies rape guys a lot there. You will even see some guys will pass 10 times in a day and even love to pass the night there just to be raped. You get the difference? Girls hate being raped. Me and you can stop it. And another thing, this go to the mothers. Please, heaven help those who help themselves. Those of us who wear skinny and tight wears for our daughters should try and work on their dressing. Once a girl is up to 10 years, let's teach them how to dress responsible. That is to avoid trouble, problem, wahala, unwalu, and police case. You know what I mean. I beg the government to look into this matter and find solution. I'm Hetty Justice. See you next week.